Hello guys, this is Kabase. Advance Merry Christmas everyone. To the ones watching before the update, but the update is up, it's Christmas Day, so yeah. Sorry for the audio last video, but we back to the usual setup. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting from December 25th, we'll have no side story event. It seems we're chilling for the rest of the year, which kinda makes me scared for the next update, honestly. But we do have an event store recommendation period for Shadow's event, Crime, Punishment, and Love. So if you haven't, make sure to read it. And after that, take advantage of the 3 times event token bonus in the event stages. Now for the freebies. Even though this is not part of the update announcement, it's still gonna release on the day of Christmas. So straight to mail will have 500 diamonds, 100 each of every type of gem and tiers, and 50 life zones, which is fucking great, honestly. We also have another login bonus, 10 days for one SS guarantee 10 pool with 1500 quartz only on the first day. And lastly, the special New Year's gift on the 1st and the 2nd of January. It seems they'll split it into two, with the first day we'll have 3000 quartz straight to mail, and on the second day, we'll have the SS selection ticket. There has been a lot of speculation on what this could be, but I can't tell you either since this New Year as a selection ticket is an EN thing only, so your guess is only as good as mine. So I'm not gonna claim anything on what kind of selector it would be, whether it's one with a pool of SS Memorias or one of those selectors with just two SS Memorias to choose from whenever we have an update with a third banner like the ones we have for Adele Dark or Thunder Union banners, if I remember correctly. And lastly, which I also forgot to say this in the video for the last update, we'll have a daily pool for the Christmas celebration login recruitment, and don't forget to pool for the Minase Sisters banner since those have free daily pool too. Now for the gameplay side of things, we'll have the next core attack, challenge number 31, Exceed the Constraints. As usual, here on screen are the multiplier conditions for the next 2 weeks. My advice is this: make sure you don't die from its attack, and from the multiplier conditions it has in the first and second weeks. It's a tricky combination, let me tell you, so yeah. The other one again is the Orb Skill Training Campaign. This update will have the third and fourth week rotations, which are the purple and white orbs respectively. Like I said before, if you want to quickly mastery max a orb on a character, this campaign is just that. Now we get to the banners. It's one banner with two new SS Memorias, and don't worry, it's not Admiral Aoi nor Unison Yuki, so you'll still have at least 2 weeks to save. But also, I'll explain the special rerun we'll have after these two new Memorias. This banner is fitting with the theme of this update since it's a Christmas theme banner. So, first up is Radiant Cantabile Shiki or Shiki SS2, who is a light buffer but demands charge to shine. Her 12 SP EX skill gives one ally light skill attack up and hit count up if uncharged, but when she's charged, add to that a general crit rate up and a light crit damage up on top of the two mentioned before. This is great for amping up light DPS, like for example, the new Ichigo SS that we're currently having in this update as of the recording of this video. And her non-EX skill at 7 SP slaps an ally attack up, plus the charge needed to fulfill the EX skill's fullest effect. So with these two skills, technically she fills out every kind of buffs your light DPS needs. Then her LB0 passive adds plus 2 SP at battle start when she's in the front line to offset the cost a bit. And lastly, LB3 boosts her attack up potency by 25%. This is a really solid light team specific buffer even if you need her to charge for her full potential. But it's unfortunate in JP that this banner was released right before Divaruka and EN right after Divaruka. So generally wouldn't recommend her right now considering she was power crept in JP in a week and already lost in EN. She has seen some use as a niche buffer though for life teams, so she's a so-so in the future category. Now the standout Christmas theme Memoria out of the two is none other than Frozen Moon Melting Heart Fubuki, who is a Thunder Slash attacker whose low DP scaling delivers massive bursts with a bit of self-sustain. So she very much thrives in Thunder teams for speed and high difficulty tiers. Her 16 SPEX skill is quite possibly the strongest Thunder single target nuke in the game if her conditions are fully fulfilled, of course. With an already plus 50% HP modifier, can be used in any situation, with her damage ramping harder the lower her DP is and peaks at near empty, then recovers 30% the damage as DP, which is up in a full restore. Now, how do you make her DP run out real quick while compensating you? Well, her non-AS skill is exactly that. Regardless of use, it drains your DP consumption by 100%. Well, not exactly. It's actually like 99.99% basically. You don't break, you just have like 1 DP left. But in return, on the first cast, it gives you 75% overdrive, and on the second cast, it gives you 25% overdrive. So that's basically 1 OD charge in 2 turns, which paired with her SS1 plus eventual evolve EX skill on that SS1 from Clock Tower makes her one of the most versatile Memorias in the game. And when it comes to her LB0 giving a plus 25 skill attack, if her DP is less than or equal to 50% at turn start, and LB3 adds another plus 10% overdrive per turn if she's in the front line and if her DP is once again less than or equal to 50%. Now, as a Thunder DPS, she's really good, like one of the best single target DPS in the game, kinda good. But if you want to use her as a utility support with that non-EX skill and her debuffs, you need to master how the skill works, basically not letting the enemies break her DP. But once you do, she's one of the best all-around units to recommend. Now, I'm not saying she's Unison Yuki or Admiral Aoi valuable, even if as a DPS in a Thunder team she is. But either way, I won't blame you if you decide to get her in this banner or get her as an upgrade someday. Especially if you have her SS1 already, she's safe for the future, I'll tell you that much. From an elemental perspective, Shiki's a solid light buffer that fills up every buff you need, but the charge reliance limits her niche, even if she's useful if you fulfill that condition. Santa Fubukin is once again one of the best Thunder DPS in the game, and also forgot, if you don't have Maid Aoi, you can use this as your DPS in a Thunder team. From a general/common perspective, Fubuki adding a overdrive focused non-AX skill in her repertoire makes her one of the best utility support characters in the game if you have or will have both Memorias in the future. And I can say that with personal experience. As always, if you love the characters, their artworks, or want their specific abilities, feel free to ignore my advice and pull for them. The last banners I have to mention are first the special rerun banner that is a Unison featured recruitment with the rate ups being the game's only 2 Unisons released thus far, that is Unison Ruka and Unison Yuina. Though despite that, again, I won't recommend pulling on this banner, especially with Unison Yuki and Admiral Aoi near, unless you don't have both and want both of them. But if you do, again, Unison Ruka is one of the best fire and dark DPS in the game, and Unison Yuina is a very useful DPS and utility Memoria hybrid. Nothing much has changed since they released in the end. So yeah, then after the rerun banner are the usuals, the main scenario catch-up SS guaranteed recruitment, this is paid quartz, so this is a skip. The Christmas celebration use an SS guaranteed step-up recruitment, even though it's paid. It could be enticing, especially if again, you don't have any of the Unisons, so recommend it for Dolphins and above if you don't have any of the Unisons, but otherwise skip. Since there's only 2 Unisons in the game, so if you have one or both, it's a 50-50 and a guaranteed dupe respectively. Then on January 1st is the 1.5x SS drop rate Happy New Year recruitment, which is skip even though it's using free quartz, and even if 4.5% SS rate is higher than the usual 3%. And the usual in-game purchase for this update being the Grab Bag 2026 sale, which is for the whales out there. And yeah, that's the end of the video, I guess. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so when I send my videos, share with a friend and watch his videos extra there. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye!